Oh, it's your favorite bird friend. It's India Swift.
Whoa.
We're not here to fight. We need your help.
Even though literally every time we talk to you, you double-cross us, kidnap us, or threaten to destroy everything we love.
Maybe we are here for a fight.
Oh, it's your favorite bird friend. It's India Swift.
Whoa.
Hello, welcome. Welcome.
Hello.
Thank you so much for the raid. 7 Chords, how are you doing?
Thank you. Welcome to the middle of the week. It's Wednesday.
Hump day,
Ah,
as some might call it.
it's because it's when you get the humps.
You get to choose what the definition of hump is in that sentence.
Wet nest day. Maybe so. Maybe for me it is shower day today. Time to get clean.
Wet your nest day. It's up to you what your definition of nest is in that sentence.
Defining a lot of things today. Defining humps. Defining nests.
Yeah, we're Doig and Swift. We're here.
We are. That's true. That's a truth. Wait a second. I thought I'd done this frame. Library, have I done this frame? Tell me if I've done this frame.
Tell me if you've seen this one before.
Yes, there we go. I knew it. Sorry, I'm animating at the same time. I keep forgetting you guys can't necessarily see the screen.
Yeah, not at the beginning. Especially when you're not sharing it.
Oh, okay, one sec. Let me get into a phone call with you. Here we go.
Oh, it's your favorite bird friend. It's India Swift.
Whoa.
Such a sad song.
Are the lyrics song sad? Are the lyrics song?
The lyrics are song.
What's the point of being alone?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it is sad. Let's share our screens.
That's a good idea.
Alright. Goddamn. Okay.
What's it?
It's being weird. There we go. I just watched you animate. This is good. Jill Swifty. Jill
Alright.
Swifty, right?
I'm okay with it.
As much as you'd love to stay and watch your whole stream start to finish, you have to sleep to survive. Have an exquisite day, you two, and chat as well. Yeah, you take care.
Thanks, Seventh. Many thank yous. How are we doing today? I'm doing okay. doing alright. I think today is going to be a day where I apply a lot of notes to my comic. Which, if I am to believe the editor, I feel like I'll be able to start it soon. Like, start making the actual pages, which will be cool.
I think you just need to know, the main thing you need to know from them is page count.
Gosh, yeah, like I'm just, I'm in limbo at the minute. Just waiting to get that final go ahead, you know? So it's kind of hard to know what to do with myself.
Own concepts. Painting.
Yeah,
fun
concept
stuff.
is a good idea.
You could do character drawings of new characters.
I think
Origin of Fear.
I think you hit the nail on the head with the concepts. Like, I think there's some stuff I need to make sure I plan out to make the places feel like actual places.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, Evelyn. The go-ahead limbo. The I'm ready when you are, but I have to wait for the starting horn. So I should probably finally fill in this drawing, huh? Actually make it something. How are you guys doing anyway? Because I don't have a lot to report. But tell me how you guys are. And that says, doing good, set aside some time to do studies today. That proved to be a great idea. That's awesome. What did you study? Yes, Ben, definitely. I keep meaning to bring it up with Mike. I was going to bring it up with you yesterday, but I forgot to, Mike. But yeah, I really want to play Dead OS. When can we do that?
Whenever you'd like to.
I mean, I was going to suggest this morning on stream. But I know from last time I suggested it, you said that you would need some time to get stuff set up.
Yeah.
So I know I can't suggest it to be on stream now because you'd need to set it up.
Yeah.
Like maybe tomorrow? Can we do it tomorrow, Mike?
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah. That sounds awesome.
Cool. Thank you.
See some zombies.
And that says just some trees. I ended up finding my new favourite brush too, which is great. Anim Tunin says doing good, just working on the fast boy anim. Probably gonna leave it and move on to tie downs. Awesome! Oh, move on after tie downs. Awesome. Well, you're not gonna get that cleanup, Havo. Join me. Join me in purgatory. Tiff says, I kinda want to try to make a short Sakuga Mad of old debris animation. No Utapon cubes allowed. Mostly as an excuse to look at lots of gorgeous debris animation. That would be awesome. Like, animators love those videos because they're amazing reference. I'm sure people would be thankful if you made one of debris. Willa says, I'm doing swell, happy with finally finishing an ambitious 3D model I've been plugging away at. Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations. Hey. And Hinkapink says, oi oi, I was wondering something. Z said that it's good to always share progress of your work online to gain some awareness beforehand. I'm wondering if that's cool with a bachelor thesis too. I would hope to magically find a job through Twitter somehow, haha. And I thought it might interest people how a noob does 2D hand animated game animation. I don't know, I'm just a little frustrated that I can find only like 3 studios who do hand-drawn 2D games. I mean, back when I was doing my bachelor thing, I guess it was less of a thing to share stuff on Twitter, or maybe I just was dumb. But I think that's a cool idea. Like, I don't see any reason why it would be different for your bachelor work to share. I think if you're making something cool, sharing it's like always going to be a good idea if you're trying to get your name out there. So I say, yeah, go for it. Share it. Show off what you're up to. Sharing work is something I need to learn to do more of. For example, I'm making a comic right now, and everybody in my flat told me that I should share the process, and I haven't shared any process stuff yet because I'm scared. But I should do it, because it'll probably help promote the book.
Maybe.
Maybe not. Maybe it'll destroy any hopes I had of ever promoting the book. Maybe people will be so offended by my sketches that they will blacklist me.
I made a Patreon post draft yesterday.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I just collected together like some of the rough cuts from this trailer thing and being like, here's some work in progress on the trailer.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'll show you it and then we can decide when to post it.
Okay. I need to put up my sketches for the book cover as well. Boom, 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 boom.
It's okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah, we just thought of something and I'm like, probably should talk to you off stream about it.
Oh, is it something I'm going to be like, no?
Yeah, maybe. It might be something you said no to in the past. So, and then my brain is just like, oh no.
Well, I mean, do feel free to say it on stream if you want to. I promise I won't get mad.
That's okay. I'm
just so curious now.
I know, but you won't get mad, but then you will actually get mad. You just won't show that you'll get mad. So.
If I'm mad, I'll say I'm mad.
Okay.
That won't freak out. Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm confused because my Is it because I'm on the wrong layer? Oh, that's why. Okay. India is a mad lad. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's because I don't remember where we landed on this specifically. So we had a conversation recently about being on the same page.
Mm-hmm.
And I honestly I can't remember where we landed on it, and I don't want it to seem like I'm pushing this like I had remembered. So I'm just wary. That's all.
Okay. Are you gonna tell me?
You were saying about posting progress on your comic.
Yeah.
And my brain summoned up from the depths of it the idea of having a Girl in the Glim tier on Patreon.
Ah.
Yeah.
I would feel uncomfortable with that.
Okay. There we go.
It wasn't so bad.
Well,
What is it?
you're saying it's not so bad.
Yeah.
You shut down the conversation.
Oh. Well, okay.
You didn't, but like what
Would
I'm
you-
saying is like you would feel uncomfortable with that. I'm like, okay, I shouldn't ask about that then.
Well, you can ask about it if you want. Do you want me to give you reasons?
Yeah, oh no, because I probably already know them.
For one thing, I think that the less walled behind something it is, the more people are going to see it.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And I'd like to share my sketches with everyone. Because I think that the more people who see them, the more people might become interested.
What if it was still an open tier?
What's the point?
I don't know,
If
man.
it's just an open tier.
I don't know.
That's all. I'm not trying to demotivate you.
Oh, I know,
Just,
I know, I know.
It's just like, I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I'm so angry. We have talked about this before, and I don't remember what reasons I gave you back then, but I'm still uncomfortable with it. Whether it's for the same reasons or different reasons, I can't remember. But
Okay.
oh, Willa says, hey, Swift, here's a render of that model. Oh, whoa, that's a model. Hold on, let me bring it on screen for you guys. Look at this.
That's super cool.
Amazing. Wow, you did an incredible job. Jeez, oh. Jeez Louise. I hope you're super proud. It's beautiful. There we go. Tib says, thinking of sharing works, I think I'm thinking of GG100 being done around 3:30. Trying to think how I can give adequate time before 1 hour anim, while having no idea how long it'll actually be. Maybe I should just push it to a day when this is happening. You could push it to Sunday. That might not be a bad call, actually. If you'd be comfortable doing that. Yeah, you're way proud of it. Good, you should be. It looks incredible. Heck yeah. Love the design too. So cool. Looks great. Yes, please do post a 3D turnaround. I'd love to see that. I think it'll help us appreciate it even more. Yeah, I don't know if you wanted critique on it, Fuller, but if you did, I'm sorry, I don't really have anything. I am not great at modelling, so... Are you looking at me? Oh, I thought...
I'm looking at you for reference.
Mike suddenly craned his neck over to me, and I thought that maybe I'd said something he didn't like, but I think he's just trying to capture my birdness. Let's have a look. Here we go. Let me just bring it over.
I've got your Japanese high school gang face.
Oh guys, trying to make it as big as I can. Can I loop it?
Our feedback is make more.
Yeah, gorgeous work. Really
you know,
lovely. If you never
sharpening
actually
it.
use it. Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, you killed it, man. You absolutely slayed it. Really, really good job. Nice balance between like realism and stylization in terms of it feeling cartoony, but the anatomy still feels like it works. You're not too kind, you made a cool thing. How long did it take you to make?
24 years.
700 years. What is a Sukeban delinquent?
I think it might be like the Japanese high school gang.
The ones where they get into the camera in all anime with the expressions where they have their teeth out like that and they're like,
Yeah.
Nigen nayo.
Yeah. I just thought it'd be funny if you were making this expression because you're kind of like, you're not telling me off, but you're just like, you're not using it for its purpose.
I would never tell you off. I say immediately after you were too scared to tell me something because you thought I was going to tell you off.
Can you put your hat on?
Which
India,
hat?
if you put your hat on, the sun wouldn't be in your face.
Oh no, maybe you're right.
Oh. Kind of still is, isn't it? Just a little.
What if I keep brim down?
I got reference now, you all. Oh, I love this.
Now I'm wearing a witch's hat while I animate, which is great.
You just stop looking at me. I'm trying to get the particular.
Sorry.
You could look. At you.
Willa says it took me I think maybe 20 hours to make, possibly more. Not sure I was in the zone, lost track of time. That sounds super fast to me. Wow, 20 hours. Great job. Ula says, it's snowing like mad today. Stomp! Sorry, Ula. Hey, think how nice your walk will be when you're walking outside in the snow. And the wind and the rain and the snow. Hey Tom Davis, good morning. How are you doing?
Tom Davis.
Tom Davis. The approach. We have sunshine here, but it doesn't feel warm. I'm in fact quite cold, even though I have a massive fleece on right now. Great. Oh, I'm glad. Great with caps on. That must mean that it's extra great. I'm doing okay, thank you. I was just telling people a little bit before that I'm kind of in comic limbo right now because I'm waiting for the starting pistol to be fired by my editor. Basically, to be completely transparent about the process, I'm 3 pages over what my intended page count is meant to be. And IDW don't normally let that happen because if the page count increases, it means they have to increase the price of the book, which screws with any pre-orders that might already be going on. So my editor is like fishing it up the line to see if we can get those pages in without needing to cut 3 pages from the book. So I don't know until I get a yay or a nay from that. I don't know whether I need to cut some pages or whether I'm good to go.
You should just threaten them with like, well, I'll just not put the ending in then.
How about I just cut the glim from the book? That would save us 3 pages. You know? But I mean, Mike has a bold idea, which is just chip into the pages either side of the actual story.
Well, I was saying make page 1 your title page, which gets you back 2 pages.
Yeah. And then I'm only 1 page over.
And you're only 1 page over.
There can be only 1 Emlet. It's like the Josh fight all over again. The last 3 pages are available if you follow this link and put a QR code.
That's what I should ask.
Oh, the 3D overlay isn't running.
Oh.
Did we just like... So, we haven't even been on screen from the beginning. That's amazing. Wow.
Oh, no.
Sorry, Mike. You're about to say something.
If Doig and Swift were to have a website, what would you want on the website?
No one cares about the website.
I care about the website.
It's just become a joke, a running joke for me now. That anytime the website is brought up, I'm just going to say how useless it is. And the more people who at that point are talking about how much they love it, the better I feel about just coming in and being like, no one looks at the website.
You did that yesterday.
Yeah. The conversation where people were talking about what would be best to put on the website. It's like, no one uses it.
We had people saying that they wouldn't even have found us without the website.
No one looks at that.
No one looks at that.
Yeah.
At them saying that.
No one's found us through the website.
No, okay.
No one ever will. Yeah, maybe brash and mean. Those are the 2 descriptors that I would definitely assign to myself. I love being brash and mean. Pablo says the person you raided yesterday went onto the website on stream. That's impossible because nobody ever goes there. No one looks at it. But I am happy that you're enjoying working on it, Mike.
First says I open the website every day, excited to see any slight changes.
That's impossible. What website? We don't have one.
I love that Francis Guy's like, you guys have a website?
Nope. Sure don't. That's impossible, Habbo. What you're saying is impossible. I heard that there's something game is on the website. Ben, no! Don't do this to me.
We built the overlay ourselves through Unity, Fwiller. I'm glad you enjoy.
Ourselves, by which he means he built it entirely. This is all Mike. I didn't do anything. I did nothing.
Nobody cares about the website.
To contribute to this glory.
Is there no prompt for Trashbot to link to the site? Why would we? No one goes there.
It's true. It doesn't exist.
Okay.
So what's the point in linking to it?
Well, let's do it. What would you like the command to be? You said DS. DS is ignore Swift.
I mean, would website not be
DS
the obvious thing? Stupid website. Exclamation point, ignore Swift. Exclamation point butts.
Oh wow. Wow. Batissimo's dashboard keeps changing. Engage. Automate. Commands. What's a campaign? Campaigns are
Exactly.
available to business accounts.
The first rule of having a website is not to talk about the website. Exactly. You don't want to jinx it or anything, do you?
I like the DS one. It's really fast to do.
Just
The website that
Yep.
who the heck are Doig and Swift? They have a website.
Doig and Swift poisoned the water supply. That's what I heard.
There's a snake in there, but
There's a snake in there, Boots.
http doigswift.com.
I guess I have to move this further in. I guess I have to make your eyes make sense.
Save.
A documentary is a great idea. Kinda love that.
And here we see the Doig in the wild, scratching his back against a tree. How could such a creature make a website?
Imagine I was an actual bear. It would be a little good.
If you were an actual bear, I'd probably be dead.
Bear, why isn't the compositing done? Oh, where'd my face go?
I don't understand. His showreel's so good. That Francis guy says, "Hey India, have you ever experienced any harmony glitches with the timeline? Especially with the red playback thingy?" Yeah, sometimes. If that happens, like minimize it and then re-expand it again. Or move it. Move the red playhead thingy back and then like forward and then back into the same position again. Sometimes it wigs out and I'm scrubbing the timeline, but where the frames are underneath the scrubber doesn't align, and it's very strange. But that's the solution that I found. Sending off some Sonic drawings to a place today.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's your work been going recently, Mike?
Better yesterday. I got to color a concept. Hopefully do a couple more today.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Okay, I've set up, just before I forget, I set up 2 commands for you, mods. So DS
What?
If you try !DS, that's the website one. And then there's also that's the one. Thank you, Kurzik. And
Thanks,
there's also exclamation links, which links to our link tree.
That makes sense.
Wow, Kurzik is like no lag. That's cool.
Maybe Kezak's in the room with us, but we just didn't know. Kezak,
Yeah.
are you here with us?
We don't really use Instagram. Why have I added that there?
I don't know. Why have you added that there? It adds pressure on us to actually use it. You know we never will. Kezak sees all.
I would never troll about the website.
I would.
I do legitimately want to know what people would expect or want from our website, though. Like, that's a serious question.
I would expect it to be a nice, simple place with very few pages where I can just find out the most relevant information and then would link to places that are better at delivering the specific information. Like, I'd want it to say who we are in general and what we do.
Oh wow, the time difference between the stream and the chat is like 2 seconds for Kurzik.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that is like she's in the room with us. So Ben says the website should be the place where Google finds you, so people want to know who the fuck is these two. It's your press kit. Okay. So the website should answer the question of like, who are they? And that's it.
Yeah, like I like your pages where you like put up the Let's Plays that we've done and where you put the Patreon posts we've done. I do wonder a little bit whether trying to present that information on the website too, close up the website, when it might be better for people just to look at that information by going to the actual site that it's on.
Don't you fucking dare, Kurzik. We don't actually have any. I know it's sacrilegious, but blasphemous.
Yeah,
There are
Doig
none
wishes
to
he had
steal.
some, but nope.
If you could pick up some from the shop, bring them here, and then steal them, that'd be great.
Oh, I should mention this Saturday, myself, Kurzik, and Kevin, K7, the animators, we're gonna play Dark Souls on Kurzik's channel.
Dark Souls.
If you're interested in Dark Souls or you're interested in goofing while being like, there's a spectrum of really, really good play from Kevin and Kurzik and then abysmal play from me, then come and find us. Kurzik has given herself a shout out. Good. What time are we aiming to start on Saturday? After the 1 hour anim, right? I haven't put down an exact time yet. Okay. Yami, thank you.
Oh, Lady Yami, thanks so much. I need to get that little horn animation done so we can have it.
The do fun.
Yeah. What are you up to at the minute, by the way, Mike?
They're on you.
Do you need me to poke you to fill in the timeline?
I'm filling in the timeline.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm proud.
Well, I'm refining a drawing, but it's filling in the timeline, isn't it?
Oh, damn. I get this pull right. Kurzak says, let's try and pin down an actual time later today, you, Kevin and I.
Okay.
The giraffe and the Pelly and me.
Oh, I saw. I just didn't reply. Welcome to Swift's life.
Yeah, the troubles of living with someone who doesn't reply to you when you ask them a question and then gets annoyed when you ask them again because they did hear you, they were just thinking, or they heard you but just didn't think it was worth replying to. Like, just an indication that you heard me would be enough.
You should know me well enough by now that I heard it.
I'm used to you only doing it to me.
Well, at least you know it's not personal.
Yeah, I guess so. That's a good point. Okay, just need your antlers now. How much do you think you'd be able to harvest Doig antlers for?
What? Why would
Do you think if you sawed them off, they could grow back?
Yeah, sure.
Just wondering. Do you think they would have any alchemic properties?
I don't know. Why don't we eat them and find out?
Maybe I will. Maybe Big Nibblin will.
Eat the bee and the.
Eat
Did that-
the bee!
Did that actually do something?
Yes,
Okay.
it sure did.
Nice.
I'm gonna be so good at alchemy.
I showed India what it was like from my point of view when she sort of like
When I ate everything,
when you yeah.
it was pretty great. Oh, I'm excited to see what's beneath the school. Do you think it's going to be like the Chamber of Secrets where there's a basilisk?
Yeah.
And it's been on the walls this whole time.
Yeah.
Like, Big Nibblin.
Not like Big Nibblin, but one that would whisper to Big Nibblin, or just like Big
No,
Nibblin?
no, like, because in the book it whispers to students.
Okay, I thought so. I just been on the walls like Big
Like Big Nibblin is. That'd be a heck of a way to find out. Yeah, that'd be amazing, Nanoni, if it worked like Kirby, where I ate the bee and then gained bee powers. Big Nibblin gets like a little bee suit, like Mario.
You know,
If you never
sharpening
actually
it.
use it. Yeah. If you never
Sharpening
actually
it.
use it. Yeah. If you never
Sharpening
actually
it.
use it. Yeah.
To the point that you sharp. So you're like, if you never actually use it, and then you like
Never
sharpening
actually
it,
use it.
give me a
Yeah.
stare.
Swifty nibbling on that bee.
It's a carrot, or it's meant to be.
If you never
Sharpening
actually
it.
use it. Yeah. Ooh. If you never
Sharpening
actually
it.
use it. Big nibbling watching the bee movie.
To the point that you sharpen.
But what are
both
the
sides, so it
alchemic
becomes a
properties of
double-edged
this
sword.
bee? The metaphor's expanding.
Ah.
There's no stopping this metaphor.
Anyway,
Yeah, Palbro recommended the song. Ever heard a song so hype you want to scream the lyrics so the whole city can hear you? Heck yeah. Barbara says, listen to Hybrid Rainbow by The Pillows. Okay, that sounds awesome. Thank you.
How do I do this special pay?
You got to highlight everything first. So make sure that you've copied the frame you want to copy. And then make sure you hold, like, I think it's shift over everything that you want to paste it onto. And then it's under the edit menu.
Okay, so I'm copying the shared drawing. Copy selected layers.
And then highlight the entire section of storyboard you want to copy it into. Every panel you want to copy it into, highlight it.
Yeah.
And then check under the edit menu and see if paste special has appeared.
I don't think it's appeared.
I don't think it's appealed.
Paste hasn't even appeared.
Well, maybe you're looking under the wrong thing. Try storyboard instead. Try a couple of the different menus. You know, or layer.
Add smart add panel.
Hold on, let me come over.
Come on over. So I want to copy Patrick onto all the colored ones.
Can you highlight more?
Yeah. It's under layer, okay. And then overwrite existing layer with the he's back. Save me. I think so. Yeah. Once hold. Oh. There he is.
There you go. Let me make this antler nub go slightly more to the side. In fact, it would go even more to the side because Doig is slightly at 3/4 here. Hey! It's a crow mail!
Yeah, it is.
Uno momento, por favor. While I just try and get this antler right. We're so close, guys. Okay, here we go. Got a crow mail! A crow mail from Ben who says, India, your site needs a cargo. Wait, what's a cargo?
What's a cargo? Is it like Chicago?
Cargo's beep beep. Ah! You got me. Oh!
Up, dog.
What's up, dog? Ah! Beep beep, I'm a sheep. That was good. You fell for it. I ain't never heard that one before. Now I'll never fall for it again. Immediately falls for it again.
Olive oil.
Olive oil.
That's my Popeye impression. I like that your girlfriend wondered what the crow noise was and her first reaction wasn't a crow. She was like, what poor wounded creature is that I can hear?
I think he meant the.
Oh, maybe.
Wait. You put your headphones down for a moment. Oh no.
What's it, Phil?
The broadcasting
No.
to Ula's home.
We've invaded your
An
space.
open broadcast. I think it was the actual crow noise you made. Oh, okay.
In the ocean. You see, and her first thought wasn't crow.
You were correct. I was the dum dum.
You hear that, everybody? You hear that? Mike was the dum-dum. India wins the game of life. It's annoying being both really competitive and not winning very often.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's a frustrating combo.
How does that feel?
Not great. You go to the city.
Imagine you're more like me.
I'd hate that.
Lazy. But effective.
Lazy but effective.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Fully expecting a response to that from any Brooklyn Nine-Nine fans.
What? Imagine you were more like me.
No. Lazy but effective.
Oh. Sorry, I don't watch popular show.
You don't watch popular show.
Sorry. I don't know popular show. I don't know popular saying. Sorry, I don't know meme. Ha! I think we have done this frame. Thank goodness. Now get gone into the ether frame. Be gone with ye. Do you think I need to adjust this slightly? You just have too much cheek. That's your problem. There we go. I think that cheek works better. Your ear is very big now. Maybe I should adjust that. Yeah, that feels a bit better. Feels more like it goes with the shape of the previous frame. All those little things is all the small things. Ear shapes, line thickness. And then just to make sure things feel consistent, I should dip that ear behind the head. What?
You're cute.
Sad man. You ain't got no reason to complain. And just, I wonder if I could just squish this ear. Squish it. Squish it and fix it, you know. I think that would be passable. Bless you.
I'm trying to work on my clarity in the
Oh, cool. What clarity of posing?
yeah.
Nice. Hula says I have the cheekbone structure of Scarlett Johansson and Christopher Walken. Just flexing since you mentioned cheeks. I have saggy cheeks like an old woman. I have jowls. Like Churchill. Oh! Mike's looking at me, so I'm giving him the benefit. Oh my goodness, look how close we are, guys. There is 1, 2, 3 frames left to ink. We were dancing on the wire. I was dancing on the wire. India Churchill Swift. Yeah, that's me. The power of my cheeks. That's pretty pog, India. It is, yeah. It's pretty cool. So it's powerful. Not gonna lie. Indian Nixon Swift, yeah. Oh! I wish I could do the sound properly, along with the shaking of the jowls. Would be great. Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, like that.
How come you can't do that?
I don't know. I guess I would dislodge my hat. Nice, Mike. Pog already is in the dictionary. Did you never collect Pog, Zula? You know? Pogs!
It's Alf in Pog form.
What's that from?
The Simpsons.
Oh.
Remember Alf?
You did collect Pogs, me too. Why did we do that? The game was rubbish.
Look at the difference.
Between what?
The two drawings are flicking between.
Right. What? What you do? What do you want from me? Do you want me to tell you one is better? Like,
Yeah,
which?
kind of.
I love them both. I love the expression on spoon.
No,
Sorry.
one's better.
They're both great. Remember that a storyboard isn't about making finished beautiful drawings.
I'm not making finished beautiful
Okay.
drawings. Stick to character model and get the appeal and the shapes.
Alright.
The shapes, India.
Mhm.
I'm not trying to make beautiful drawings. I'm trying to make beautifully communicative drawings that tell the story.
Do you want me to show you what you could do for
Whoa.
Patrick?
What could I do?
You could do this. And that would do.
No! No!
Just to get stuff laid out and blocked in, and then you go back through and you make it look pretty, and you do the actual drawings.
No!
They're beautiful drawings, Mike. It's just you're doing an illustration, a panel,
No!
which you can totally do.
No!
But I'm suggesting that you maybe lay out everything first and then go back through and have fun doing all the...
Is that what you do?
Yeah.
No!
I do sometimes draw potatoes on my board. Sometimes the potatoes stay in to clean up as well.
No!
There are some real potatoes in the rise boards that I did that I will point out to you when the movie is released.
But look at this beautiful drawing here.
It's a beautiful drawing. I
Oh, this
100%
one.
agree.
This one.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. You did a great job. But if you're storyboarding,
It's too bad I'm big.
if you're storyboarding, rather than getting caught up in how beautiful each drawing is, you should be looking instead to just plan out the compositions and the actions first.
These are my keys.
Yeah, but you're not animating.
Oh!
You don't need keys in a board.
No!
Yeah, exactly. Mike wants to have his fourth pass on his first pass. Like, humour me. Just humour me. And try laying out a little bit more of the boards and filling in those gaps that you have. By just using very, very simple shapes. Give me your triangle, make you a square.
Okay.
Yeah, just give it a go. And then you can go back through and make it beautiful after. But think about the compositions and the storytelling. And then when you lay those extra poses on top, imagine how amazing it's going to be.
Okay. Okay.
Give it a shot.
Boo. Boo.
Ula's like, let the man have his fun. And Pablo's like, India's trying for Michael to finish projects. These are both true. I do feel bad for stopping him from drawing beautiful drawings that he likes, but I'm trying to help. Because otherwise, it's going to take you as long to get this storyboard done as it is for me to ink this.
Moo. Okay. Okay.
You can always go back to doing it the other way if you want to, but give it a go. Planning things out well has its own satisfaction, and so does being able to plan them out fast.
Okay.
It's that feeling when you see a shape and you can't unsee it, but you don't want to say it because you feel bad putting out. Say it! You gotta say it. You can't say, I've noticed something, but then not say what you noticed. The law. Ula says, I will be inking this with the light table on. Now I am telling India what to do the same way India does to Mike right now. I could ink with the light table on. Am I gonna? I don't know.
You totally should.
Let me have a look. Let me have a flick. Yeah, you're right, I should. This is close enough that I should be. Okay. Okay, let me... pop onion skin on. Because it's going to be useful. You've been living without light table this whole time. Yeah! I sure have. I don't know why. I think maybe I just forgot it wasn't turned on.
Or when you're practicing. Or when you're practicing in preparation to make something, and you're like,
Yeah, these poses are definitely close enough to warrant some onion skinning.
when you're
Doig stood on Doig's head. He is! That's amazing.
Did you just bomb me?
I tried to send the crow away. I pressed
Okay.
the wrong button.
Okay. Imagine it smacked me, because that should have physics collider on it as well.
That'd be great.
I've screen capped that.
Did it smack you?
No. I'm screen capped me standing on my head.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna put it on Twitter. Or maybe one of you can put it on Twitter. Fuck it, I'm not gonna put it on Twitter.
Alright.
Things aren't funny when you put things yourself on Twitter. Things
I
are
don't
only
know,
funny when someone else does it.
Alright.
I'm fucking tired of that impulse. Get out of my brain.
It's not a bad impulse.
It is.
I'm worried that because I don't have the impulses to do this stuff, you think it's bad now. But it's not bad. It's just not what I am like. But it doesn't mean that it's a bad thing. Like many people would say and do that I'm an idiot for not putting stuff on Twitter.
No. Oh. Where's Guy?
It's under the toolbar menu.
Oh. Oh. Over here.
This song always makes me feel like you're in some kind of children's TV show.
The land of magic.
It is not bad, it is just unhealthy.
Can't disagree with it being unhealthy to like have an impulse to Twitter everything that happens. It's just such a part of everyday life now, isn't it?
I hate it, Ben. I actually hate it.
What, the impulse?
No, well, yes. But also Ben's avatar of me. Of the bear. I hate it. I actually do hate it. I think it's funny and hilarious, but I do hate it. Like, if I saw that and it wasn't associated with me, I'd be like, I hate it.
I think it's great. I think it looks just like you. Yeah, Ula, I was thinking that too. It's just, I just can't help thinking of how many opportunities and people I would miss by not being on Twitter. Because Twitter is like, it's how I've made friends with a bunch of people. It's how I've, casually chatted to people who I really admire. People would still be able to find me through this and other places, but they would have to like more directly contact me if they wanted to actually have a conversation. We couldn't just see what each other are up to and be like, hey, that's cool. And that's the thing which stops me, I think. Yeah, I think a lot of people have found my work over Twitter. And all of the coolest job offers I've ever had have come from connections I've made on Twitter. So I don't want to like give that away, but I do wish I could give away the impulse.
Yeah.
Maybe quitting Twitter just means
Not checking it every day.
yeah, maybe it just means you still have a profile. You can still go on it, but you have that thing where you can put stuff in and check your messages, but you don't bother about notifications and stuff on just likes and retweets and crap like that. Oh, interesting. Powerbro, you found it through a Sloog's Twitch raid. And you found David through Twitter. Aw. Thank you, David.
We found David through Twitter as well.
Yeah. I think all of us kind of want to break the hold that it has on our life. And we can do that. Like, we could totally, like, all limit the time that we spend. That shouldn't be too hard to do. It's just like, people keep telling me I need to feed the machine, And that impulse is hard to feel like you should always be putting stuff up to stay relevant.
Yeah.
Let's see, so Tip says, I deleted Twitter from my phone a long time ago and using TweetDeck, you don't get notifications, they're just a timeline next to your regular one, so it's not nearly as addictive. It really helped me get away from there, except for small intentional bursts. Wild bears! Oh, Wilbers! Wilbers!
Thanks for the follow.
Thank you very much. That's a great idea, Tip. I have also deleted it from my phone, and it's nice. It's nice not to check it. I did then get a tablet and install it on the tablet, so now I tend to check through a tablet instead.
Yeah, it's just the same.
But installing it from my phone was a great shout.
I think not having a phone made me put it on my computer, and now it's just
on, like, I'll just open a new tab for it. So at the end of the day, I've got like 8 tabs of Twitter open because I just don't go bother finding the other ones. And I just, like, when I feel bad about that, I just keep closing them as soon as I see them. Loop repeat. I think the TweetDeck thing is a good suggestion.
Ben says there's a good app you can use in India called Updog. I'm not doing it. Ula says, is it weird? Does it smell like Updog in here? It's not happening. It's not happening. Oh my gosh, Tib, you're right. Ben, you could have said app dog and it could actually have worked. It might have. It might have. You should try that. You should tell Aaron to try that on Dan. Be like, hey Dan, I heard like for Camilla, have you tried using AppDog? Have you tried installing AppDog on your phone? Like you could help Camilla. Okay, what's going on with these arms, Doig? What is this? Okay, they are meant to be lower. Okay, good to know. It's Gogo.
I like this drawing.
Yeah? I want to see some gaps getting filled.
I'm redoing a bit because I had a better idea for it.
Okay, cool.
I'm almost done with the inking soon. Only swiftly to do. Yeah.
I'm thinking to go to Dunn's after the stream, Mike.
That's nice.
You want to come with?
No. How'd you split a panel? Is it Control Alt Shift D? It's not doing it. Is it Alt Shift S? It's not doing it. What's the shortcut?
Why don't you come
Is
with
it
me to
Control
Dunn's?
Shift? I don't want to go to Dunn's. I went to Dunn's plenty of times. I went to Dunn's last time and you gave me a list. 2/3 of the basket was for you. Could only carry so much. Get me some Jaffa cakes. How do you split a panel so that the new drawing is new but it's the same as the old one?
Come with me to Dunn's.
Fucking Google it then. Fuck you. Split a panel.
I like how he's Googling something that won't give him the right answer because he forgot that he set up his own personal shortcut for it last time.
Shift F? I did it.
Sasquatch says, vaguely remember Groupon, and Pablo says, Groupon D's nuts. Do they make pizza at Ardun's? Yeah, they have like the little fridged ones that you can buy, you know? Like where they're like ready made.
Yeah, they cook it as well.
Did we figure out the overlay transparent background? No. I asked Mike to take off the bloom. Which he has, so we don't have the weird black shadows anymore. I think he might still be trying to use black as the colour though, because whenever I type anything in chat and text comes up, I can't see it anymore.
Yeah.
Because it's masked out.
Yeah.
But he refuses to change it because he says it's a good idea. Don't know what to do, guys. Thanks, Tib. Tib said it looks great currently. I don't think the bloom added... Like, a bloom did look nice. But if it was going to add big black shadows around everything, I think we kind of lost half the aesthetic, but made it look good.
I disagree. I think it looked more cartoony.
What, with the bloom or without?
With the drop shadows and stuff. But maybe we can figure out a way to do drop shadows intentionally.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's yeah. I can make your text white and then that'll be fine.
Yeah, that's true. That's the solution. I think there is still a problem though with our eyebrows and stuff getting transparented.
I can make them not black as well.
If they're dark, won't they still have the same problem though?
Make your text vibrant green.
Really ain't gonna have a sword.
Because we could do like a bright pink instead
What for the
for the mask.
for the mask?
Because that's a colour that's not used very much on us.
Our cheeks are pink though.
They're not super bright pink though, like a hot pink. And the cheeks are like a relatively small part of us.
It means I can't make anything glow on the overlay.
I think there must be an alternative way to do it, right?
I don't know. The full screen transparent app thing I was looking at requires a particular render pipeline. And even when I followed all the steps, it still didn't work.
So it's not like it worked but didn't look good. It's like you couldn't get it to work. So it could still work if we figured out what the problem was.
Well, a big problem to it is that it uses a different render pipeline that I'm not using in the engine. And a lot of the stuff, the look and the feel is based on that. Like, I need URP so that I can do the toon shading, but the toon shading is currently broken, so...
Yeah, if it's not working anyway, then why base everything on something that we can't get to work anyway?
Because I'm using URP
Right.
for Piggy Joust, so I figure use the thing that you're going to be using so you'll know how to use it. Just has a limitation that we can't have a transparent app.
Well, maybe that limitation isn't great to use for the overlay. Maybe we should use something different for the overlay than for Piggy Joust, so that we can have transparency on the overlay.
Maybe you should write your own render pipeline. Well, maybe. They're really pushing for those, like, text.
India, can you spell iCup? No.
India,
What?
what does YES spell?
Yes.
What does EYES spell?
Eyes.
Oh.
Yes.
This frame of me laughing makes me laugh. Oh, you've not been at the apartment, Tib? Fair enough.
Are you looking forward to it, do you think?
Gonna have a sword.
Yeah, the sword is effectively not.
Okay, I'm gonna copy and paste the hands because they're gonna be tricksy to draw. Cheetah!
Really ain't gonna have a sword.
Cheetah!
Yeah, the sword is effectively not.
You've been at your parents' place since before Christmas. You keep trying to escape. They keep dragging you back. Aw. In these times, it's kind of nice, honestly, to get to see family. I haven't seen my family since before Christmas. Couldn't make it back for Christmas. Couldn't make it back for my birthday. Couldn't make it back for Easter. Hopefully soon I'll be able to get vaccinated and I'll be able to make it back and see them because I miss them.
I've not seen my family in a while.
Yeah. Is it like the same amount of time for you or is it longer?
Longer, I think.
Mm-hmm. We are your family now. I see. Knock, knock. The chat is at your door. Let them in.
Didn't we decide we were going to spend Christmas here
Yes.
last time? No, that was because of COVID. The year before we
Yes.
went to your parents. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
This year we were planning to split off again and then meet back up here for Christmas, maybe? Or New Year.
Right. Yeah, so I haven't seen my family in years.
How many?
Maybe 2
Since
since the Christmas. Oh shit, man. No, right? No, I think I went over in like April at one point. We might have like split up and I went to my family and you went to yours.
in April? I don't
Yeah.
think I went to see my family in April.
We had a delayed Christmas or something.
Oh, maybe we did.
That's the last time I saw my parents.
What, April 2020 or April 2019?
It might be April 2019.
Oh no, Pablo. Ula and Pablo, it's terrible. Oh my gosh, I want to spend it all on Sonic cards. When are the Sonic cards out? Where can I get them? When the Sonic cards come out, I'm going to become Shuffle Master. I hope the game's good.
I have it.
Did you just say you have it?
Yeah.
What do you mean you have it?
No, I have, and then I stopped because I was like, I don't need to say that.
What were you going to say?
Not gonna say it.
You have a...
Have you read Aaron's bio in GameGrumps.com?
No?
I did yesterday because I was like, what would other YouTubers have on their website?
I didn't realise you had one. A bio. I only go to the shop. I only go to the website to look at the shop.
Yeah, I guess he figured everyone else would as well.
How come? What does he say?
Comedy man and co-host of Game Grumps, Aaron Hansen is a cartoonist, comedian, voice actor who came into notoriety for his awesome cartoon parodies. Posted on newgrounds.com and youtube.com, he thought it would be funny to do a Let's Play comedy show, so then Game Grumps happened. Read more about Aaron. Aaron is the titular grump of Game Grumps, frequently getting more than reasonably upset at difficult games, and giving his terrible opinions about how video games should be instead of how they are. He frequently does stupid voices and fails at video games, making his co-host Dan Avidan almost fall out of his chair laughing at his misfortune, which Aaron is personally very proud of. Aaron was born and raised in Florida, where he learned almost nothing about anything and ended up dropping out of school. The only thing Aaron cared about was making people laugh and doing stupid voices, so honestly Game Grumps was a dream job. Dan mentioned in his bio that he loved MST3K, which honestly Aaron loves too, and probably influenced him to make this kind of content. Aaron is writing this bio, by the way, if it wasn't too obvious. You probably haven't even made it this far, so here's kudos to you, loyal reader. Aaron has built many businesses over the years inadvertently, like Game Grumps and also Real Good Touring, where he creates and tours live shows exclusively for internet creators. He is also 1/3 of the comedy band Starbomb alongside Dan Avidan and Brian Wecht, who have played to sold-out theaters across the nation. Aaron loves to travel, so honestly this was, like, a dream. Aaron enjoys a semi-lucrative voice acting career where he has appeared on such shows as Rick and Morty, The Owl House, and Mighty Magiswords, and in such games as Borderlands 3 and Dragon Age Inquisition. Aaron moved to LA to pursue voice acting, so even though it happened like a decade later, it's still a dream come true. Aaron developed the pin trading product RPGs, inspired by the classic RPG video games he grew up with. RPGs is devoted to the concept of randomness, as every product contains random pins of stickers random pins or stickers out of a much larger set. Aaron is obsessed with the concept of random, as he believes it promotes the idea of falling in love with something that is yours, and not necessarily something that you want. Inspired by his love of random product, Aaron has launched a trading card YouTube channel, Shuffle Master, where he opened trading card product like Magic the Gathering and Pokemon and goofs and gaffs around with his audience, who he regularly streams with. He uploads VODs of the stream on his channel as well.
Oh my gosh, how long does this go on for?
If you want to read about Aaron's accolades, check out Dan's bio, because he says a lot about Starbomb and Game Grumps in there. I chose to leave out because Dan already said it better than I could. That's it.
Oh, okay. I thought he was just gonna... I would love it if it just went on for like 17,000 words and you just keep scrolling and it just keeps going.
Just you mentioning Shuffle Master made me remember that I'd read it.
Mamoru K, thank you very much for the raid.
Oh, hey!
Sorry
Hello.
you came in while we were reaching
And
the
that way you go
extensive
around the
bio
other.
of Aaron
I'm going
Hansen.
left.
I'm going right.
Oh no. Hey, look! I accidentally clicked on the wrong Twitch tab and accidentally looked at Big Nibblin the Snack Boy and Ragnar Bumblebur. You guys should check this out,
Oh
this
no,
playthrough.
please stop.
It's super cool.
We do have a lot of fun doing it, but there's no obligation to check it out.
Watch this.
We're gonna do it whether you like it or not because we enjoy doing it.
I'm gonna pause this. Look,
Oh no. I think
And
everyone's
that way
already,
you go around the other.
I'm going left.
already seen
Go
this.
right.
There you are!
That was me.
Sorry!
Oh my god! What the?
Around that way.
I love that moment where sneaky, 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 sneaky. India runs in. I don't think you even see me, but you manage to miss them, and you're targeting exactly where I am.
Yeah, I am like way too nervous about hitting them and just like wildly fire.
Oh, Kurzik, they're not allowed to do that. What the fuck?
Oh, I hate that. I hate that, Kazak. Like, please, if you're going to appear at my door and insist that, like, you come in or we have some kind of meeting, please give me notice it's gonna happen. That's terrible.
That reminds me of the time when we tried to let our landlord know that we were thinking we were giving notice. And the letting agency scheduled a viewing of my flat at 9 a.m. without telling me. And so
9 a.m. you get a knock at the door on the day when you're meant to be lying in.
yeah.
It's like a Saturday morning or something.
Something like that. Like I basically I was asleep and I heard a knock at the door and I went to the door and
In your pajamas, and they're
Yeah.
like, "We're here with these two people for a flat viewing,"
I didn't let them in.
and you're like, I'm not dressed or washed.
Like
No
I
one
basically
told me this was happening.
I basically said I didn't know this was happening, and he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Could we just can we, you know?" Basically, it was like, "Can we
we
view
come in
the flat?"
anyway?
And I was like, "No," and I'm sorry. I didn't know this was happening. Goodbye, and close the door.
Yeah, next time make sure you tell me, and then I will let people in.
Yeah. So basically, like, he had to then turn to them and be like, "I'm sorry, I fucked up," basically.
Yeah, which good, because that is illegal, and they shouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah.
And that sucks to be woken up and then have two strangers at your door looking at you expectantly, all dressed up, or you were in your pajamas feeling like a complete scrub.
Yeah. The landlord at that time as well was very much like, "Hey, I'm on my way home from work. Can I drop in?" I'm like,
No!
"No,
Like,
you got to give me 24 hours notice."
we have friends over, all the flat's a mess, and we're uncomfortable with you, like, dropping in.
As soon as you're not paying rent anymore, you no longer matter to certain landlords. Like, the priority becomes filling the flat.
Yeah, which
With
I
the next
understand
tenant.
if they're relying on that income, but you just have to, like, respect, like, people's basic rights just to know what's going on.
Yeah, you can't start like voiding the contract just because the lease is gonna end, you know?
Yeah. We're adding a little bit of a little something.
I find that with even the nicest landlords, they're like, you speculatively say like, "Hey, we're thinking of moving,
And we just wanted to give you that.
and we just wanted to give you like an extra heads up. We're gonna start looking."
Yeah, we're
Um,
gonna simply start looking for places, and they're like, "Okay, we'll start arranging viewings."
And you're
Here's-
like,
I will-
"Wait,
it
hang
will
on."
we'll count this as your month's notice, and you're like, "No, wait, we haven't, like, there's a lot of stuff we haven't arranged yet."
We're trying to be better tenants, give you more of a heads up so that like we have more of an overlap and stuff. They don't fucking like, they don't fuck around basically.
Yeah.
So
They're like, "Okay, you're out then."
we
Yes.
that was like, "Oh, okay, we'll let the let agents know that you've given your notice." And like, "Wait, oh, okay, now I guess we really have to look
Yeah.
for a place."
Okay, panic time. Eula says, "My landlord is pretty helpful. I live in the flat above them, in a house, and they aren't at home these days. Today he sent a message to say if the internet cracks, just go down into our living room and restart the router." They sound nice. I think some landlords are okay, honestly. Like, even though the landlords that we just spoke about, where we were like, we're thinking to start looking for other places just to give you a heads up. And they were like, okay, this is your month's notice then. We'll invite people around now to look at your flat. Like, those landlords were pretty cool. They were nice.
Yeah.
They were also the ones, though, who were like, oh, we thought you'd just get a cat anyway. And we were like, you said no!
Yeah. Wow, I saw this fucky thing once. The tenant was moving out and wanted to ask their landlord for a letter that says they're a good tenant. The landlord responds with, well, you're inconveniencing me by moving out, so I don't think you deserve such a letter. It's like,
whoa.
But if they've been a great tenant for the rest of the time, that's like being like...
Yeah, if you're saying the only inconvenience they've given you is to not be there anymore, then they're obviously a pretty great tenant, so stop being an asshole about it.
Yeah. That's the kind of thing where you just fucking put that on blast.
You know what there should be? There should be the reverse of that process as well. Where you have landlord recommendations.
Yeah.
That you give, so that when people are looking to rent a house, they get given reviews by previous tenants of the landlord.
Yeah. I like that. So apartments get like landlord ratings on them.
Yeah, so rather than it just being a one-way process where you go to rent a place and people look at what your past landlords have said about you, when you rent a place, you get to see what past tenants have said about that landlord.
Yeah.
And whether they're like kept trying to raise the price, like dropped in unexpectedly, refused to give me a letter of recommendation when I left, even though like I was the perfect tenant. Like, because I think that's an important thing to know.
Yeah.
Because there are plenty of people who have been in real danger because of bad landlords. And I'm thinking specifically, especially about landlords that prey on students who need accommodation. And know that students don't have much money, so will pretty much pay for anything. Like when I came out of university, or when I was in university in third year and I was renting my own place while I was going, the landlord there like rented us out a house which wasn't up to snuff and had mold in it and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And one day when I was at university, the ceiling of the kitchen fell in. And if either my boyfriend at the time or our cat had been in the kitchen, they would have been killed.
Yeah.
So it's like, I think it's kind of important for tenants to know what the landlords are like. Because if you're asking your landlord to fix the hot water or something for weeks and weeks and weeks and they don't do it, that's kind of important to know.
Yeah.
And it means that there's a responsibility on them to be good landlords as well.
Indy and I got thrown out of our of one apartment because the landlord wanted to convert the basement into another apartment, and she needed the current tenants out so that she could do the work. Like, fuck, just wait for us to leave.
Yeah, we literally just got a notice being like, okay, you have a month to move out. I don't want you to rent from me anymore. And we were like, wait, what? We both have a lot going on right now, and now we have to look for a place to live.
There's more to that story. They apparently sent us a letter that they didn't, like, we either didn't receive or I think plausibly arrived at the same time I moved in, so it just got moved or displaced, or like basically we didn't read the letter, and then a month later, because it was a month's notice, we got a text from the letting agency that was like, hi, our inspectors are going to come round to view the flat on this date, is that okay? And we were like, I think it was more explicit, was like the move out inspectors, and we were like,
the move out inspectors? What do you mean?
We're not moving out. And they were like, oh, we sent you a letter. Like, did you?
What?
You never thought to like check we got that? or call.
Or confirm or anything. Anything other than just the letter itself.
So basically, they were like, oh, do you need time to find somewhere else?
Like, yeah! Kinda.
So one year, India and I managed to find a place, move out and move in the space of a week.
That was incredibly stressful.
I hated that.
They were a real
so
bad
much.
landlord, though. They tried to screw us over on a lot of stuff as well.
Oh yeah, they wanted basically the whole deposit back so that they could spend it on their renovations.
They wanted the whole deposit back, and like nothing was wrong with the flat. Nothing had happened to it since we moved in at all. It was the same condition it was when we moved in.
Yeah,
but
they were
started trying to
basically
claim-
citing like things that were already wrong with the flat.
Yeah,
when
they were
India
like, this
moved in.
window's broken, and we were like, it was broken when we moved in. But
Yeah.
we found out they just wanted the deposit back so they could spend it on reparations to outfitting the basement. And that was why they'd kicked us out too. But we hadn't done anything like wrong to warrant not needing the deposit, them not needing the deposit back. I think we still had to pay a large amount of the deposit back.
I think we got a little bit of it back.
But we
but
got
I
a little
can't
bit of it back.
remember.
But that was like the time when I learned that my dad's thing that he always tells me to do, where it's like, when you move into a place, go around with a camera and take pictures of every single thing that's like a bit off or wrong with it.
Yeah.
So that if they try and do that to you, you can say, hey, I have this picture dated this day, which shows that that window was broken when we moved in, which shows that these lights weren't working, which
Yeah.
shows that there was mold on this wall, that shows that these floorboards were scuffed.
Yeah.
Because they were doing stuff like, we need to replace the entire floor because it's done in, and we were like, we haven't done anything to this floor. It was like this when we moved in.
Yeah.
We shouldn't have to pay for you to replace the floor. Anyway, just getting angry about it. Hey, Nine Cloud. We're doing okay, thanks. How are you? Despite the fact that we sound angry, we're actually doing okay. We're just remembering past transgressions that happened against us. Ula says, when I first got to Madrid, we found a place to rent from a Scottish dude. He was a writer and he was going back to Scotland to write for some TV show or something. That sounds cool. When we got there after he left, there was puke on the toilet and nothing was cleaned. Oh my gosh, we ended up leaving shortly after and he was pretty pissed for it. Wow, that's horrible. Man, if someone's gonna move in, like, have the place nice for them. That's awful. Oh.
One of the upsides was that the place that we moved from to, because we were living in Leamington Spa, was a lot nicer than the place we were moving from.
It was so nice.
But do you remember the tiny house, India?
I do remember there was this tiny house and we loved it and we really wanted it because it was tiny. But we made the more intelligent call to not take it just because we loved it, because there was no way that we would have fit our stuff in it.
I'm trying to remember.
There was just no way, but it was just a tiny house.
It's just a tiny house. I'm trying to see if I can remember where it was. Do you know if it was above or below the river?
No. I think it was above.
I think it was below.
Oh, well, you're probably right. Like, it would have been perfect for one person. It's just that we were two people and had a lot of stuff. So...
I'll see if I can find the tiny house.
I don't know if it even still exists, though. That was so long ago now.
Buildings don't just disappear.
Yeah, but maybe it's been, like, converted into something else now.
Oh, how would I find it?
Living in a van down by the river. Ben says tenants should be legally allowed to punch a landlord once if they wish upon leaving. I really do think some kind of review system for landlords would be great, though, because I hear so many horror stories that are worse than ours. The landlord for this place seems pretty chill. We've never met them. All we know is what Declan says. I don't think they have any contact with him. They never do inspections. All they do is raise the price by the max they can every year. We have no correspondence with them, and nothing's ever broken enough to warrant us needing to call them about it.
Oh, I'm actually like struggling to remember
Struggling to remember what?
the layout of everything.
What of the tiny house?
Yeah, where no of Leamington, like where it was
Oh.
on the map.
What about my window blinds? Oh, yeah, we could ask to fix those, I guess. I suspect that we'll bring it up with Declan, and Declan will be like, it's not a big deal. I don't care about them. I'm not going to contact them about that.
Okay, that's where the old flat was. And then we moved to... That must be the canal.
Yeah, you got to watch them school landlords for sure, because they know that you don't know a lot about renting at that point, and they will try and take advantage of you. Oh, we're getting so close. I can almost taste it. That was your first experience being away with your parents for a whole year. Or away from your parents for a whole year. Having a crappy apartment really does have a huge toll on your quality of living. I used to think that I could just live anywhere so long as I could work. But it actually has a huge effect on on my morale, should I say. I don't want to speak for everyone. But living somewhere nice makes a huge difference to my productivity.
That's right, there's the park that we used to walk through. Okay.
The park right by work. Man, I still miss that place.
Yeah, that was a good place.
So nice. Like, such a great place to work.
Like when
Sega Hardlight. Like, one of the best jobs I ever had just because the people were so nice.
So it's somehow become really important to me that I find this tiny house.
You become fixated upon it.
Yeah.
Ula says, I really like where I live now, but it's full of rich people, so it's impossible to buy anything. Oh no. You're like in a supermarket and trying to grab a bag of pasta, and you reach for it, and as you do, like a hand festooned with golden rings comes in and grabs it before you can get to it. And they're like, "Shopkeep, I'll give you 17 gold for this." And you like turn out your pockets and you've got like 3 coppers. And you're like, "Oh." And then they whistle and the carriage like pulls up and they get in and it gallops away. What? Wait, what? Ula says, no, the shops are actually a bit dingy looking, but everyone drives Teslas and roller skis around in their expensive workout clothes. They roller ski around in expensive workout clothes. That sounds amazing. Wow. That sounds really funny.
That sounds really cool.
It's like the Jetsons, but just for rich people with skis. What's a roller ski? Wait, I have to find out.
A roller ski.
A roller ski.
That sounds great.
Roller ski. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Have you discovered
It's skis, Mike. It's skis, but
with wheels?
Not for snow, but you still get the little prongs.
Oh wow.
You still get them. So you're just going down the road in like a ski position with your little sticks. I mean, I want to though. Like, it looks really fun. I just love that they are still keeping like correct ski form on a main road. Like, I feel like that's for professional skiers to remain aerodynamic when they're going down mountains, right? I guess this person's just practicing. This is great. Oh, this is awesome. Hell yeah. It's a noble thing there. I've never seen these things before, Ula. I've never seen them. I am delighted and fascinated by them. Oh, this is great. This is fantastic. What a world. Humans are the best. This is why. I love that it's a fancy thing as well. I love how there's so little difference between things like fancy clothes and non-fancy clothes, between roller skis and skateboards. Yeah, one scene is infinitely high class and one scene is like not. You can't find it, Mike.
Oh, Nick, hey. No, I can't.
You failed.
Yeah.
Wow.
How you doing, Nick?
Nick was. Hey.
Hey, Nick. Hey. Hey, how's it going? Hey, Nick. Hey.
Hey.
How's your morning?
How's it? India's inking.
I'm inking.
Help me. Somebody help me. Send me help.
I need a cleanup artist. I'm holding out for a cleanup artist till the end of the night. They've gotta be fast and they've gotta be cool and they've gotta be up for the fight.
Thank you for bombing us. Yeah, do you want to show them what you got so far?
Show them what I got. Yes,
show
I
the
can
sausage raid.
Show the sausage raid. Did we get raided?
Yeah, by Nick.
I didn't realise you raided us, Nick. I didn't realise. Ah! Now I feel a fool. Thank you. How was your stream?
Yeah.
I thought you was just here.
You were like,
How you going, Nick?
it was to like 40 new people.
Sorry. Sorry, guys.
can only apologize.
Nick is in bed now, probably. Oh.
Oh, Nick.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna sleep. I had a
Nick.
pretty. Oh, you had a pretty rough stream. No.
What?
Oh, sorry to hear.
Oh no, how come?
Someone who was in Nick's chat, tell us and let him go sleep.
We gotta send him the hug.
The hug.
The hug.
The one and only.
Mm-hmm.
We've been saving it for a rainy day,
Yeah.
Nick. And
It's our last one.
you can have it. Our last
Don't
hug.
keep asking questions while he's sleeping. Stop screaming his name, India. Okay, so this is what I got so far. I'm just inking Doig. Did I miss something there?
Oh my gosh, I am just over the top of this.
No, I didn't miss something there.
I think I've screwed up the controllers, so
There we go.
I can't reset me.
So I'm going to turn Doig's roughs off so we can see how much I've inked and then see
Thanks,
how little
Papa.
left there is to do. There's one frame.
Doig blocking everything.
See how close I am to finishing Doig? You see? Get
Doig.
out of here, Doig.
Doig sees.
Get out of here, Doig.
Hey, get out of here.
There we go.
Alright. Try again.
I'm coming back. Here I'm coming.
Thank you for cereal.
Stop throwing things in front of the screen!
You'll never see it. You'll never see. I'm just checking your antlers. Look like they're working okay. Yeah, they're alright. They're alright.
So cool.
Thank you. One frame to go. One frame more.
You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what?
It's all in the family.
Gonna see nothing.
Whoa!
Gonna see nothing.
Whoa! Whoa! Oh look, there's your cereal boxes now too.
Yeah. Goodbye bitrate, yeah.
I want to know what happened with Nick though.
Yeah, what happened to
I'm
Nick?
worried. Sorry to keep bringing it up. I'm just very curious now and also worried that Nick's alright. Chromail from Ula. Ula says, "Hey India." Hey Ula. It's no one from Nick's stream stayed. Oh no! Where'd you come
okay.
back? Chases after them. Come back! You have to tell me. Oh no, burpees!
That's
Ula! Oh! Okay, let me finish.
That's like one of those moments when your friend invites you to a party and you only know you only know your friend, and then you're in like someone else, you're in their house and it's just full of people you don't know. You're like, I don't want to be here.
Guy with a stone. Hello. Guy with a stone says, was just the first time there. I guess he was just tired and his brain couldn't comprehend what Twitch wanted from him regarding new badges. Oh, fair enough. Well, that's good. I'm glad that it wasn't anything like... I was worried that maybe someone nasty had come into his chat
Oh,
and said like mean stuff or something.
like us.
But yeah, fair enough. Like, that's something both Doig and I have also battled, is like, what Twitch, what do you want from us? I hope he's doing okay.
What does that
You
mean?
should feel bad, Ula. How dare you? How dare you try and make me stronger? You'll regret this. When I crush you with my biceps, you'll regret it.
Have you seen the it's I think it's a TikTok, and it starts with a guy who's got like really muscular arms, and he crushes an egg, and then it flips to a girl who does the same, and she's just like, oh, what? I'm just built different. She just no sells it. And now you hear at Stranger's House Party not knowing what is happening here. Well, on the left hand side of the screen you have my screen. I'm doing a storyboard based on a piece of audio from a previous stream. And on the right hand side you have India Swift's animation. She's currently inking a shot that is for our channel trailer. If you are interested in watching the channel trailer, we should
currently reanimated.
What?
I've storyboarded it, but it's currently in animation. Phew. I'm animating it, and so are a bunch of my friends. Ula is one of them.
Ooh. Ula is one of them.
But I'm an animator.
You are.
And a storyboard artist. And sometimes I try and do comics.
Successfully.
And Doig is a game artist.
Yeah. What? No.
But he also does other stuff.
Every time you describe me, you use a different term.
He also does other stuff. Well, that's your official day job right now.
I'm a color wizard. That's what I am in.
He also does compositing for all our stuff. he does paintings and art, color scripts. He codes things.
All right.
He does overlays thanks to him.
Are we Dropboxing or something? Indy, are you Dropboxing something?
No. I would never.
I set it so that Dropbox doesn't use anything over 200 kilobytes per second when it uploads.
I didn't.
No, you didn't.
I have something to tell you.
What?
So I've been listening to High Rollers D&D game.
Yeah.
They have a class which is Color Wizard.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
For some reason I never made the association before. Because they call it something different. They call it chromancy. Or something.
Right.
But yeah, there's a class where it's a color wizard.
Do one of the characters have that class?
Yes, do you want to hear about it?
Yeah.
So basically, each element is associated with a color.
Right.
And you can absorb colors from your surrounding and use it to fuel your magic.
Okay. Is this in D&D or is this their own like game?
D&D.
Okay. How have you never told me about this before?
I don't know. Because like, I think my brain just did not. This is something about my brain. Is there can be two ideas that feel like they should be very easily put together, and my brain just doesn't. Until one day, 2 years later, it's like, whoa!
Well, someone did say chromancy, like this either this week or last week.
They did. I don't think it's. It might not be called chromancy. Hold on, let me tell you. Let me tell you.
This is India biting down on knowledge. Guy with the Stone says, I really have to watch more of their VODs. I really like the High Rollers campaign.
Yeah, me too. I've been really enjoying this one a lot. So, a chromat sorcerer is what they call it.
A chromat sorcerer.
Yeah.
Cool. So like color material sorcerer.
Yes.
Or dichromancy.
Yes, dichromancy, that's it. That's what they say.
So
Dichromancy. As an arcane chromat, when Lucius casts, that Lucius is the name of the character, a non-cantrip spell that deals acid or ice damage, because they're the two colours that he chose, it triggers an additional attack of that element.
cool.
Yeah, I'd love to be able to find the class somewhere. Like, I would love if there was just a description of it somewhere I could get for you. Which was kind of what I was looking for. But I can't seem to find one. I'm just gonna put in Chromat Sorcerer. I can't seem to find it. But I was excited to share it with you because
I appreciate it.
yeah.
Well, I'm so glad that that didn't work. Sarcasm.
What did it work? Was it good?
I was trying to split a panel. There we go.
Yeah, you were right. Dichromancy is what it is. Hopefully, at some point, I'll find that for you. I think it's on the DM's Patreon, but you have to pay to get it. Because it's behind a tier. She's pretty smart. Because people like me would be interested.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know if it was something you might be interested in rolling into your character or into a D&D campaign in the future.
Maybe.
Where is Green Mage? Green Mage would probably be a lot of nature magic, wouldn't it? Like a druid. I mean, Groggo, you got the folks. Me and Mike would probably be up for playing with you. But we understand if you don't have the time. Putting together a campaign and DMing takes a lot of effort and time. The metaphor's expanding. There's no stopping this metaphor. I always admire DMs because of the courage they have to do it, because I would be so scared of DMing. Not that you are not scared of DMing, just to have the confidence to push through that is awesome. And noble. And worthy of praise. Oh, there might be a page on D&D Beyond. But you think we need a paid account to see that? I could have a look. Let me have a look real quick, because I do have D&D Beyond. D&D Beyond! Yeah, it's not coming up. For me. So maybe I do need a paid account.
Yeah, sounds like it.
DMing feels like being a game dev, but only 4 people play your game. Peachy Rolex, thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, I can totally see that, Ben. That makes a lot of sense. I would say it's, in a way, it must be more rewarding though, because you get to more directly interact with your players. Like, you get to actually see them gasp when you drop your twists.
You're also writing code while they're still playing, yeah.
Wow. Inka Pink Art says, my good friend and flatmate is an amazing DM. He does it since he's 16. I know that Patrick Standard as well, his flatmate is a professional DM, and that people hire him to do it for them.
Whoa.
Yeah. Pretty impressive. There's no stopping this metaphor. Force expanding. He made us all shit our pants because he wrote such a creepy campaign. No stopping this metaphor. I wonder if we could ask Nick if he would do a creepy one for us for Halloween.
That'd be great.
Like, do a slightly more horror themed one. Like a one shot. Using the characters, that'd be really fun. Nick is our DM. And he's very good. I like Nick's campaign because he has a really nice balance between combat and roleplay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, the voices that you're hearing are from the storyboard that Doig is playing.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Because he is storyboarding a clip from one of these very broadcasts that we did a couple of years ago.
Yeah, let me just turn it off completely for you guys.
Just destroying everything, aren't you, Doig?
Yeah. Hang on, if I turn off this, does that mean you don't get the alert sounds?
Thanks for the heads up, guys. We appreciate it. Yeah, let me turn it off. Everything in the room collapses.
I'll set it up so that I can pass alert audio and not my desktop audio anymore. And then I can just listen to the storyboards to my own parts. So presumably you can't hear this anymore. Yeah, I was playing it. You don't hear it. Correct? Cool.
AJ Shnu says, yup, I ran the Death House from Curse of Strahd as my first DM experience. A great one to start with. You can chop and change some things to suit your players. I would love to listen to Curse of Strahd. It sounds really cool. Grog says, my favourite campaign I ever DM'd for was based around a school for superheroes like My Hero Academia or Sky High. That was very fun, but super hard to keep track of because of all the classmates and teachers I had to control. Oh man, I think that's one of the issues with DMing something where you're in a school. Is like, suddenly you're forced, in order to make it feel populated and alive, and not just like you're the only people in an empty building, you suddenly have to come up with so many NPCs to make it feel like a school. Whenever I think about stuff like that, and I think about it quite a lot for Glim, because I'm like, how many characters do I need to make? I think about how they do it in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, where it's like, there's 1 or 2 characters that are recurring that you know, and then the rest is just like background noise. Sounds difficult to keep track of all of that. Do you think you'd ever play a pre-written story, Grog? I think you could still change it and stuff, right? But it might be cool to see how.
Isn't that what they did for Adventure Zone?
Yeah, they started off pre-written. They started off with just like the D&D starter pack that we played with Matt that one time, and then it like just evolved into something else. Yeah, I enjoyed Adventure Zone. I'm excited about the season 4 of it. That's going to start soon.
Yeah, you were watching something yesterday for that.
Yeah. Oh, Ula says the Yogcast did a stream a couple of times where they were basically playing D&D and someone was drawing on screen to what was happening. Interesting.
That's cool.
I've got the D&D itch because we recently transferred everything onto D&D Beyond to try it out, which means that the last session that we had on Sunday was just a setup session where we were all just making sure our character sheets and items and stuff were transferred over properly.
Yeah.
So I didn't manage to I didn't get my fix. So I've still got the bug from last week. So Grog says, for me, D&D is a framework for original stories to blossom, so why not make everything have your own footprint, you know? No shade or anything for people using pre-written campaigns, which I prefer to DM. Yeah, I love that. I mean, that's honestly like how I prefer to play too. It doesn't really matter to me whether people use pre-written or not, just so long as we're able to go with the flow of it. But I adore the idea of like making your own world and your own story and your own characters. Like, if you don't need a basis, then that's awesome. But yeah, I think for me, if I was ever to DM... Actually, I think I would just go off the bat the first time, but it would be helpful to be able to refer to pre-existing stuff, like Ben said, for the balancing and everything. Oh, I can imagine. Grog says, it's been so long since I played a character, I miss it so much. I love DMing, but when it's all you do in the game, it's so much more to manage. Yeah. Yeah, that's part of the reason why I would like to bring our NPC character Lizzie along to more missions that we do in game, is because she's kind of the way that Nick gets to almost be a player in the game because he controls her, but we keep accidentally leaving her behind everywhere.
Yeah, she's sort of like, she's always on guard duty, or we like have her protect things while we go off and do adventure stuff.
Mm-hmm. playing is so much easier than DMing. So I completely understand you wanting like a break and just to play and enjoy and have the story told to you rather than being the one to pull all the strings behind the scenes and have to keep track of everything. Sheep said, God, talking about D&D made me realise I should just make a DM creation kit for Unreal where you can create maps with 3D assets and players can join, and it works a bit like Roll20 where people can only use the characters the DM assigns to them. So I'd have to create the entirety of the manual, and for one man that's impossible. Yeah, fair. It's a lot of work.
I think there are like gamification things for DM and tools like that. Like, I'm sure that exists. I can't remember what it was called though, but it was like you could build your own campaigns in it, and then your players could play the game as if it was a D&D thing. You're gonna get up, I guess. Then the music's still going, by the way. We can't hear it because I'm listening to audio.
Okay.
And then I'm like, oh, you're going. Maybe I should get you. You should walk off into here. So, like, you're just you're going off this way.
Ben, your father makes assets for tabletop games. Really? What kind? That's so cool. Whoa. Oh, Grog, yes, that's what I'm going to start doing as a player, is recording the sessions. Mostly so I can remember stuff. So our DM doesn't have to remember everything so much. Because I'm really bad at note-taking. And I recognise that about myself. I get pulled into the story way too much. So recording the sessions is a great alternative for me.
Then you can listen back and make notes after the fact?
Yep.
Cool.
Or I can just remind myself of the relevant information. Like if I know Nick said something about the law at this point, but I can't remember what it was, I can go and check.
I like that. We should head off.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I was just so wrapped up in wanting to finish this last frame just because it's like, it's the last one. And then I'm on to lighting. I've only got the antlers to do, so just give me a sec.
I'm okay with that. Like, that's fine. You saw Ludwig? Where? What?
I don't know. You gotta go for your walk, Ben, but there's a cat on you. Ah, man. I guess you're trapped. You're here with us. Oh, what a shame. Oh, and you're bored, says Kurzak. Did you hear, Mike?
What?
I said, because I said in your boards.
Oh, in my boards. Oh, yeah. It must have been like a bonking him. Yeah, with a sword.
I'm on your timeline, just having a break. Having a rest.
You are.
Yeah.
What timeline?
Your Storyboard Pro timeline.
Oh, gotcha. Good.
I don't know where you are.
Oh, floating around.
Hey! Chromail! Got a chromail from Sheeps.
Sheep says, "You guys are all cool. Signed Sheeps. P.S. Hey Bike, you cute."
Oh, don't objectify me.
Mike getting objectified. Must be a Wednesday. Why am I doing this?
'Cause you're a you.
Because I'm a me.
Yeah.
I just realized that I was in-betweening instead of inking. It's like, no, don't in-between the line you're meant to ink and the other drawing. The whole point is that you go over the top of the line, not in between the two. And I think we just did it. I think we just did it. I think we finished the inking.
You did it.
Ink. King.
I did it.
Now we got to play.
We got to play, oh, whoa, got to play.
We got to play, oh yo, we can't play. Got to play, play, cause I'll play. Got to play, got to play. Got to play, got to play. Got to play. We'll play, gotta play. Gotta play, gotta play. Gotta play, gotta play. Gotta play.
Okay, and go and press it. Oh, I've got stupid me at the beginning of the stupid animation. I don't want to have me at the beginning of stupid animation. I'm gonna cut it so it's just Doig.
Why? It's good to see you.
Nah.
Wow. See the
Wow.
glasses shine there.
Everything seems to be working okay.
You suggest a reversed violin stab for your follow alert sound.
The
What's a violin stab?
like a punctuation.
Oh.
You want to fight? I got an elephant. Consider yourself warned. The inking is finally done for Michael. Now I can do the lighting on him instead.
Cool. That's gonna be fun.
Mhm. Like the Psycho shower theme, but just one stab and reversed.
I wonder if we can. I wonder if Epidemic has that. Sound effects. A violin. Violin stab high.
It's so lame. Type in horror violin.
Horror violin.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Try Power Bros link.
What about that one?
Yeah.
Alright, Pablo's link it is then. Something like this. Horror riser reverse violin stab. Great for shock, fear, dramatic, scare uses. It didn't play. Oh, that's pretty good. You want to hear it again?
No, it's okay. I'm ready to go.
Oh, okay.
Consider the ink's almost done. I just need to fix the hood. Tomorrow I'll be adding the lighting.
I download it. Can I download it? Only available to gold members. Alright, cool. Oh, we're going away, going away, going away. We'll be back tomorrow. Hey, what day is it today? It's Wednesday. Cool. Yeah, who should we raid? Who
Who's
should we
available?
raid?
Thank you, Cursor. I'm just happy to have the inks done. And the inks take so long, but it's so satisfying to finally have them finished, you know?
What about them?
Good night or good morning. Yeah, for us, I guess it's coming up on afternoon in half an hour, so I gotta go. I gotta go.
Okay, we're gonna raid Yvonne's arcade.
Cool.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Sounds great to me.
Nice to meet you. I'm Yvonne, pronounced like Yvonne, an illustrator from SG. My stream is mainly chill. Most of the time I draw, sometimes I craft, play games, study in my cave. Come join me in the cave. Let's go join them in the cave. I wanna join them in the cave. Gonna say hello.
Alright, let's do it. I hope you guys all have an awesome time
And may the rest
of your day
be filled
with adventure.
Take care, everyone. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.